And welcome back. This is round 5 in our very first league here. And if you haven't already, and if you've been enjoying the show, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below as always. So, what do we got? We got Yorion in the companion zone. Interesting. I've been actually wanting to play this deck. It's very possible that I may play a Yorion variant coming up soon. Alright, we got double Karn in our hand. We have Arid Mesa, we have Lone Arbiter, and a Ghost Quarter. So I think we're going to keep this. We also have a Boom Bust, which we'll need to get one of our other lands for. But I like Arbiter and Ghost Quarter together. Plains for our opponent, and Giver of Runes. Okay. Well, we might have to get rid of that at some point here. Let's go with Arid Mesa and pass it back. Stone Forge Mystic. Okay. Well, that's a thing. That's a thing. Sacred Foundry. Tap. We'll see what we can do against a Stone Forge Mystic. We do have Pillage. We can't currently cast a Pillage quite yet, but we do have it in the main deck. So, Batterskull revealed, sure. Getting in for one? No. Naturally. Okay, so Sacred Foundry, number 2, means we do get to cast... Of course, we could have... Oh, man. Arbiter would have been so good on our turn 2 if we'd gone first. Yeah, so I think we're going to just play... We're just going to play Arbiter here and pass it back. Make sad faces at our opponent for messing up our whole gameplay. So our opponent's going to get a Batterskull down, so we just need to draw... We need to draw a Pillage. That's what we need. We're also most likely going to keep up 2 mana. Oh. Don't do it, opponent. Don't do it. Our opponent could Field of Ruin this year, which would destroy our land. They would also not get a land. Oh, they're doing it. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh, Stone Rain. Okay. Well, I guess what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Sacred Foundry untapped, and we're gonna Cleansing Wildfire their plains. Take that, opponent. Destroy our lands, will ya? Another Cleansing Wildfire is pretty okay. Pretty okay. We are gonna need that Pillage at some point, but I'm assuming our opponent's just gonna keep drawing lands. They've got a lot in their deck, I'm sure. Another Field of Ruin. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get rid of that with our Cleansing Wildfire, I would imagine. And we got a Talia out. Okay, so that means our Cleansing Wildfire is going to cost more to play. Karn's gonna be a little bit harder as well. Not the end of the world, though. Not the end of the world. We're going to need to draw some of our removal here soon. Would be nice. Manatize. Manatize is interesting. It does cost 2 to play. I think we're just going to get at our opponent's lands again. I think we're just going to go for... I guess we take them off plains, right? Like, I think that's just what we do. We're going to Cleansing Wildfire it, though. It does cost us 3, but we get to draw an extra card, which I like. Always like drawing extra cards. And there's our removal. We're going to need a secondary removal because our opponent has Giver of Runes. Can't attack here, which is fine. Alright, so we've got our opponent down to 1 land, which is something. Opponent's going to be able to get in with Talia here. Nothing we can do about that. That is fine. We'll take the 2. Karn the Great Creator. Okay. So I think, we're not going to Ghost Core to the Field of Ruin, I don't think. Do we path? Well, we're not going to path on our turn. That would be silly. We did not want to see another card. that was not what we were hoping for. All right, so we're going to path on our opponent's turn. Should have pathed before this, I guess. Hoping they had not drawn a land, but they did. This does mean that they can't get down Batterskull, I guess, if they do choose to search. We're also going to need to draw another red land and pillage. So I think we're gonna let the... Okay, they didn't. I was hoping that they were going to... I guess they don't need to. Yeah, we're in a bit of a spot here. Our opponent Field of Ruining us actually kind of messed things up a little bit. Okay, so when they go to activate Stoneforge, we will Path Giver here. They do get the Batterskull, which means we are in trouble in a lot of ways. Yeah, another Plains, not good. Not looking good here, game one. Hopefully being on the play will be a little bit better. Yep, getting in for 6. We could jump block, but I don't think that does us much good. Oh, and our opponent gets to Field of Ruin us here as well. Arbiter, you betrayed us! Betrayed us! Yep, feels bad. Feels bad. Sometimes your opponent also plays Land Destruction. And, not much you can do about that. Oh, cast Militia Bugler. Okay. What do they find with the Bugler? They find another Talia. Yeah. Yep. We are in trouble. What do we get here? We get a Boom Bust. Alright. Game 2. Game 2. I was hoping with all the cards we drew that we'd be able to get out of that, but seems like no. Alright. What else do we want here? We don't want Celestial Purge, I don't think. All we saw was white creatures from them. It's possible this is the red-white variant, but all we saw were plains, so... Rest in peace. No. We'll leave our Karn package in the side. What are we getting? Or what are we taking out? Let's take out a couple of these. Maybe 3 of these. We're going to keep in our Sweltering Suns. Definitely keeping in our Pillages. Definitely keeping in all of our removal. We're on the play too, so Mantide is better this round as well. Maybe we just take out all the Boom Busts. I think that's what we do. Just bring in more removal stuff. I would like to play a first. Alright, Arbiter, Triple Bolt. Triple Bolt. This is a weird one. We're not doing anything. We get down Arbiter on turn 2, which means they can't search with Stoneforge, so there's that, I guess. But this is also an 80 card deck, so who knows what else they're playing. I'm gonna keep it on Triple Bolt. We'll see if Triple Bolt gets us there. Or if our opponent, you know, Field of Ruins us again. Snow-covered plains, pass the turn. I guess we should have played Mountain there. Plains, Ether Vial, sure. All right, a path is not bad here. Don't hate path. Opponent ticking up the vial. Vial on 1, most likely a giver in the Pokeball. Opponent has Path. Opponent also just has another giver. Alright. Well, we will certainly bolt that on our turn, I think. No sense in letting them untap when a Karn. Alright, we're 1 land away. 1 land away. Oh, Burning Forge Tender. Gonna sack that for that, eh? Okay. Since we have extra stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and path this now. We're gonna have to use Path on this thing anyways. And our opponent's tapped out, which means they don't get to search. So... yeah. Lightning Bolt fizzles. Okay, we get to get in for 2. If we can get down Karn next turn, I'm gonna feel pretty good, especially if our opponent is potentially on 1 land. Still, there's certainly the danger of Vial. Okay, looks like our opponent is still on 1 land. They are, okay. Arid Mesa, a little awkward with Arbiter for sure, but that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna get in here. Our opponent could have like Talia or something, but we have bolts to deal with it. So we won't get to play Karn this turn, which is fine. We do get to play it next turn. We can search with Arbiter on our, depending on what they play here. Charming Prince. Scrying 2. Okay. We're not going to bolt this right now. We're going to wait and see what else our opponent has. Charming Prince is great. May let our opponent find a land here, which is what they really need. We'll take the hit. I'd like to see what else our opponent may have. Looks like they did not find a second land, which is pretty rough after scrying as well. Alright. We're gonna pay for our Jesus. We're gonna sack this Arid Mesa. Sick Foundry. And we're gonna bolt Charming Prince now. Ooh, what do they have now? Another Charming Prince to save Charming Prince? Ah, Spellskite. Spellskite certainly does save Charming Prince from that. Alright, sure, fair enough. Fair enough. We do get down Karn here. Oh, we also have a Pillage to follow it up. That's pretty good. Karn also shuts off Spellskite's ability, which is pretty nice. Let's reveal an artifact from outside the game. Now we may have to chump block with Arbiter here, which is probably fine. I think we're just gonna get Liquid Metal Coating for now. I think we could get like Pithing Needle to name something, but yeah, I think we're just gonna get Liquid Metal Coating. We can get Pithing Needle next turn if we need to. We are set up to have to chump with Arbiter to protect Karn. I guess we don't. We can just tick up Karn. That's probably what we want to do anyway with Liquid Metal Coating out. Okay, Vial on 3 and a Sand and a Talia. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't think we block here actually. I'm assuming, yeah, this is going at Karn. That's fine. Karn can take it. for now. Let's see what we draw. Another Arbiter. Okay. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do is Bolt Talia. And then we'll play our Liquid Metal Coating. And we'll make this an artifact. And we'll make this a creature. Oh, look, it goes away. All right. So now we do have to chump with Arbiter here. Which is fine. We have another Arbiter. Opponent does find another land. They're finding the lands now. I guess what's annoying is if they... Well, I guess we have Land Destruction next turn, so we can keep them from using Stoneforge if they have it here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so they're going to search. Getting Batterskull, I assume. So now we need to keep them off lands. Or I guess we can save up Pillage for when they put the Batterskull in. We could also potentially get... Oh no, Maul of the Skyclaves. Okay. We can also go and get... Let's see. Maul of the Skyclaves. Yeah, okay. So I think we're just going to Skyclave Apparition, Stoneforge Mystic. That seems like a thing to do. Like, we could play an Arbiter out here. We could get rid of a land. Man, I am not tapping correctly. I will tell you that. Yep. So let's eat the Stoneforge. Let's Liquid Metal Coating a land. And get rid of the land. Alright, so cannot play Maul of the Skyclaves next turn. So our Karn should be relatively safe. We're going to need to kill our opponent at some point. Alright, opponent scoops it up. Excellent. Alright, so we just need a repeat performance there of that. Anything different we want to do? No, I think that's it. I think, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, we've got Arbiter, we've got Cleansing Wildfire, we've got our own Flagstones, we've got Removal. I think this is a pretty good hand. Arbiter is a little slow this turn, or this time around, most likely. So it's not necessarily going to win us the game here, because they can get Stoneforge down before we can get Arbiter down. Okay, no turn one Giver is... I do like that. Flagstones, pass it back. Spellskite, okay. Do we just path that now? I don't think so. Like, maybe we should, but I'm gonna be greedy and I'm gonna play an Arbiter first. Super greedy for sure. But this also means we're not ramping our opponent, which is what you don't want to do when you're playing Land Destruction. Alright, so we're relatively safe from... Oh no. Not this again! No! Opponent, that's our thing. You're not supposed to take our thing. Honestly, it's fine. Ooh. What is this? There we go. Honestly, yeah, that's... Okay, sure. You got us. You got us. Are you gonna tag in with Spellskite? You gonna send the message? It would be hilarious. I would have mad respect. All right, another land. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm going to Cleansing Wildfire their land here, I think. Could play another Arbiter, but I'm tempted by card draw, and I want to make sure that our Cleansing Wildfire hits. No reason to attack. We've already played our land. Pass it back to our opponent. See if they have a land. Yep, they do. Another Spellskite. Alright, well, attacking in at our opponent is going to be difficult for a little while there. Lightning Bolt. So we could, like, Helix Bolt something if we need to. I don't think that's what we want to do, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. We will get to get down Karn here, assuming our opponent doesn't have any sort of other shenanigans. Yeah, there's no reason to path right now. No reason to attack right now. Plays Horizon Canopy and Militia Bugler. We're going to path one of these Spellskites while they're tapped out. Not exactly what you want your paths to go to, but... What does Militia Bugler find? Puts the Stoneforge Mystic into their hand. Path. Okay. Alright, alright. In that case, let's go ahead and Sacred Foundry. Let's see, we want to play all of our things. Bolt Path, Lightning Helix. Yeah, I think we're going to play, definitely going to play all the things. What's our order here? I think let's play another Arbiter. And then we path Spellskite now while our opponent is tapped out. So now even if our opponent has another land, Stoneforge does nothing. Unless they like have an artifact in hand. In which case we still have double removal, so I'm not too worried. Another Militia Bugler. Not great. Not great. That is going to find our opponent some more things. Talia, Guardian of Freeman, and a Vial. Alright. Vial's great. Happy to see Vial here. Any attacks? No. Okay. And we'll bolt a Bugler. Another land wouldn't be bad here. Hey look, land. Not the land we're looking for, but still technically almost a land. Arbiter. Okay. So I think then we're just gonna get down. Opponent's going to play Talia next turn, which makes it harder to do Karn stuff, so... let's get an artifact. And once again... I think we're getting like a metal coating. No tax. Go ahead, opponent, take up your vial. Plays the planes. Ooh. Has flying and first strike. Okay, well. There goes Karn. There goes Karn. Ruh-roh. Maul of the Skyclaves. Not great. Not great. I guess we should have gotten Bridge. Yes. Yep, Karn is down. That means they also have Vile activated as well. That's not great. Oh, that has first strike too. Plays down the Talia. Sure. Sure. Alright, we need Pillage off the top. Flagstones is not Pillage. Oh man, the Maul might just do us in here. I was feeling good. I was feeling good. I'm feeling less good. Feeling much less good. Yeah, I think we have to continue to draw cards. So let's get rid of our opponent's Horizon Canopy. Oh, right, we have to pay one more. We are also not at a high life total. We do have this Lightning Helix to kind of boost ourselves back up a little bit. But that's not going to save us for long. We need... I don't even know what we need. We need Pillage. Pillage is the card that saves us right now. Okay, opponent taking up the Vile. They can Vile in Stoneforge and pay for both Arbiters at this point as well. If that's how they want to spend their turn, which they've only got 2 cards in hand, so that doesn't seem a bad way to do it. We are being attacked for 4 in the air, can't do anything about it. Skyclave Apparition would also help out. Problem being that Stoneforge. Yeah, Skyclave Pillage. Path helps a little bit. Sacred Foundry does not help. Okay. And another land. No. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Well. Well. Okay, well, when they go to activate their Vile... No, that doesn't work either. I was going to say we can Ghost Card them when they go to activate Vile, but they can pay for it and still do their thing. Man, we should have gotten Bridge! I did not see the Maul coming. If we'd gotten Bridge, this would be a very different game. Very, very different game. I guess what we can do is we can Helix... We can Helix the Stoneforge to stay alive one more turn. Yeah, pays for Arbiters. Files in the Stoneforge. But our opponent also has four lands, so... Alright. 1, 2, 3... For Lightning Helix, buys us a turn. Reveals Sword of Fire and Ice. Okay. That's pretty not great, too. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I guess the moral of the story is always grab Bridge. Brendan Forge Tender. Sure. Not too worried about that. Yeah, gets in for 4. Can't do anything about it. I got greedy with the liquid meta coating. Got greedy. Saw the many lands I wanted to destroy. Assuming our opponent plays Fire and Ice here. Yeah, they can't equip it until next turn. But that also means that next turn we are just dead, I think. Unless we get like... Well, not even Spell Tanks. And then we draw another land. Well, a disappointing end to the league overall, unfortunately. Lesson learned, grab bridge. In the dark, grab bridge. Don't get greedy. But this was fun. Thanks everyone for watching. We're going to concede this game because we did. Yorion is sweet. This is a fun build of Yorion as well. So maybe I'll try out Yorion next. I do love Yorion. But yeah, thanks again for watching, everybody. Don't forget to click the like, comment, and subscribe all down below. Very much appreciated, and really helps out the channel. So we'll see y'all next time. Oh man, so disappointing, so disappointing. But we went 3-2. I can't complain too much. We'll get to play another league here soon. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with what happened overall. I think the deck performed, you know, well enough for what it was, which is a very weird and spicy take on Boros Land Destruction. I had to include Arbiter. It's just too much fun. Allows us to play Path. You know, most Boros Land Destruction decks are going to play Oust or Change the Rocks or things like that. But with Arbiter in the deck, I think it's reasonable to play Path. It kind of gives you the ability to do that easily enough, you know, and definitely pumps up your Cleansing Wildfires. There obviously are some non-bows that come with playing Arbiter. And I could see an argument for like, maybe just play the 4 Mind Sensors instead. But yeah, I don't know. I like Arbiter just being on turn 2. I think that's pretty important. In our own ramping play with Flagstones, or you know, with Cascading Cataracts or whatever, or not with Cascading Cataracts. That doesn't ramp us. Ramping with Flagstones is definitely fun and can definitely get you there sometimes, but it's also not necessary for the deck all the time. So sometimes, you know, just having the Arbiter out is fine. We did run into a game, obviously, where we couldn't crack our own Arid Mesa. It didn't really matter in the end. Our opponent kind of had us on the run already, but that is, you know, that is a thing. You could potentially play just some more, you know, Sunbaked Canyons in that slot instead, or play, you know, Fast Land or something like that instead of the fetch lands. I could definitely see that being a thing. I wanted to try it out just because, you know, gotta try things sometimes. You know, you gotta see how they work in the wild. Otherwise, how do you really know? Yeah, Cleansing Wildfire was great. Really, that card just did so much for us. Card the Great Creator. Thank you again, Kai Guy, for loaning us those. Definitely helped out. Boom Bust was interesting, was spicy. You know, hitting our own Flagstones is definitely cool. Hitting Cascading Cataracts. I don't know if we actually did end up hitting Cascading Cataracts with that ever. But definitely a potential blowout for some people. Yeah, so yeah, the sideboard, I think maybe the card package could use something a little bit more there. I felt like there was something we were missing that we wanted to search out sometimes, but overall, you know, I think the deck did what it was supposed to do. We destroyed some lands. Had a lot of fun doing it, or at least I did, so hopefully you did as well. And yeah, so that's kind of the deck. You know, let me know what you think down in the comments. I think you know, this is not an optimal build. This is not what you want to take to go defeat a tournament somewhere, you know, whenever we get to have those again. But it is a lot of fun, and I think, yeah, maybe with a little tweaking, you could get there. You could get there. All right, everybody, thanks again, and we'll see you next time.